that flow state is where developers find themselves most happy. So CoPilot is that next evolution of that. I come from the tree of I love pair programming. I love the idea of having someone there. And I always say, like, even the people that don't do traditional pair programming, you always got up from your desk and went to your colleague and you asked them questions. You're like, I'm going to talk out loud about what we're doing and have ideas about the best way to do implementations. Now I can do that with a large language model. I can do this that's why we call it a Copilot. You can then have that conversation there. You can get code completion that's going to kind of, it's magical. It kind of, as you say, I can think it and it kind of comes up with it without me having to type all the characters. And then I can come back to chat where I can ask questions and talk out the idea about what I want and get code given to me or ideas given to me about how those things happen, that I can still go talk to humans, but it's just right there, the flow that I can stay in, right? Like we talk about, I think even back then, about the flow state that people want to stay in to, how do I do this? How do I stay in the flow? And at GitHub, we've always been about developers, and we've always been about productivity, and we've always been about developer happiness, because that flow state is where developers find themselves most happy. So CoPilot is that next evolution of that. And we've used, taken advantage of this new generative AI to actually make that happen.
Yeah, and I think that flow state, I think we all aspire to in our daily work. And I think that it's just critical, right? Sort of at the individual level for developers, at the team level and at the organization level. I think that we're still learning about this kind of team of teams and organization levels, what that looks like. But the thing that's been so amazing to me, and of course our own teams have been at Plans, we've been adopting GitHub Copilot and seeing these really significant productivity benefits I'm sure you'll tell us about, but it fundamentally changes how value is produced through these digital value streams, through organizations building digital products and experiences.